Now, I'm gonna talk about a dream that I had not recently. This dream it's been bothering me for years. This dream that I had was in 2014, between 2014 and 2016. The dream was referring to me being in a hive collective mind. In a hive collective mind, not it's not as simple. It's not as simple as it sounds. I was in a hive collective mind with people, and I think people I knew, and we how the dream started was I was I was in a regular terrain that I noticed, like a city terrain or like with a pavement and all that type of stuff. And then it was one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, not including me. There was like at least 9 people there or even more. And when we meted each other, I wasn't speaking, and I wasn't speaking as much. But how it started was into the dream. It was like a light bluish scenery, but like everything, like how it. I'm sorry, I'm starting. Like how it's like one of those old school cartoon shows where it was black and white. In this terrain, in the dream, it was sky blue. It was like a sky bluish haze mist surrounded all of us, and while we walked towards each other, and we somewhat stand in a circle. I think there was other groups too, but we were discussing something. But once we meted each other, we got close to each other in the group. A few 3 people or 4 people was on my left, and a couple was in front of me, and a couple was coming toward me. And I think one of my friends that I knew, that he came towards me and he pulled my pants down. He pulled my pants down in the dream, and everybody started laughing. So I pushed up my pants up. I pushed up my pants up, and I got mad or something. I got mad, and then after it was so quick, and then we discussed something, or they discussed something, and the last thing I said was tongue flappers. I said tongue flappers, and the people in the dream said tongue flappers. What tongue flappers? And then I smiled, but okay, yeah. There was a meeting, right when he pulled my pants down, I pulled it back up, and then I got mad, and then fast forward a little bit, it was a meeting, and at the end of the meeting, we were discussing something. I was about to go somewhere. Then I was a few feet away from the group, to go somewhere, but the group was still deciding and talking. So I said tongue flappers, and the group heard, and it said, and to a girl, it was a girl. It was girls and boys. It wasn't just boys. It was boys and girls, but I saw mainly girls. And this girl said, it was this girl and another girl, and a dude said tongue flappers. I'm like, what tongue flappers? I laughed, and then I positioned myself toward, I turned to my right. I did something with my hand. Like Doctor Strange when he had the time stone, like when he was bringing back to life the apple, or not bring it back to life till after. Reconstructing back the apple into the state it was before he was eating it, and then he put it reversed, and it was like that. But I said tongue flappers, and he said what? Oh, tongue flappers. And then I look. It turns toward my right. I with my right arm and my right hand, I gestured a counterclockwise with spinning with my fingers, and then like a white portal open, and then I got serious. As because it was quick. I got serious. I was going through, but once I said, "Oh, tongue flappers," and they said tongue flappers, I smiled. Then I got serious, and I went. I smiled. I opened the portal, got serious, and then I went through. But the crazy thing is, one of the crazy thing is about that dream is. The crazy thing about that dream is, I didn't actually experience all of that in my life. I didn't actually experience that. I probably experienced the pants pulling down, but the crazy thing is that dream happened after that dream happened before. How do I say this? That dream happened after what are the following events of me meeting the group and the pulling down of the pants of me and my friend. And with that meeting and stuff, I didn't experience none of that. So that was in the dream. I know it may sound weird and all. It's 2020. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. 2020. It's 2021. Come on now. They say we're supposed to have flying cars right now. It seems like they had some statistics or some information regarding certain technologies like that and given to us. A dream. Wouldn't believe the technology these people have. I don't know if it was a hive mind collective. It was a hive mind collective with people that was conscious. I was conscious in the dream. And people repeated what I said in the dream. 2 females and 1 dude. It felt like that hive mind collection in Marvel. I forgot what comic book. I don't know what comic book it was, but it was dealing with, I think, some X-Men and some Sherlock Holmes old characters that they were in the hive mind collective, and they were. Oh! It's not Marvel. It wasn't Marvel. It was Valiant Comics. It was Valiant Comics that these people were in the hive mind, and it was all ages. It was not all ages, practically not all ages, but like mature ages. No later than, I could say, how old was I? No later than 15. No later than 15 years old. And I don't know if I seen old people. I think that would have blew my mind. I think I wouldn't remember that. Because, wow, so many coincidences, so many. All right. I'm clocking this in. It's enough of a ventilation.